Hello everyone, welcome to another session of Nifty options. This will be the second video that I'm creating for Nifty options. And again, we are going to learn the same strategy but with a different derivative. So here, let me again tell you, the upper limit is 60 of RSI, the lower limit is 40, and this is the RSI support and resistance strategy, which I love to trade in mostly Nifty market, let's say Nifty futures and Nifty options. Okay, so I am trying to find a buy signal today. This will be mostly related to buy, but if I find any other type of signal, like let's say a shorting signal, I will take that as well, and I'll explain why am I taking it. I'm getting a very beautiful buy signal here. It is not the best one, but I see a good resistance here. Let me mark it quickly for you so that you know how in live market you can analyze whether the signal is right or whether the signal is wrong. It's actually not about wrong and right. It's about whether your strategy fits in the current market which is ongoing. So let me explain this to you. Why I think that this is a good signal and I'm going to take this trade. I have already placed a trade, by the way. So now the market came from here, it went down, it came here again, right? It came here and then it resisted. This is the point of resistance, which is on the lower limit 40. This one. I'll again mark this for you. Let me remove this. Here. Now look in the RSI section. Look at this orange circle and look at the arrow to what I'm pointing at. So this is the signal that I'm talking about. RSI came down, resisted on level 40, but it came down again. Okay, not a very great candle here. As I always tell you, there is a relation between the candle and the RSI line, whether it is support or whether it is resistance. So and here it resisted, kind of, not exactly, but it did resist on level 40. Sorry, I'm so sorry. It took support on level 40 and it went up. And this tick is quite a good tick. It's a good candle as well. It has a big body, very small wicks on top. The top wick and the bottom wick is small, so that's a good sign. We take the trade above the high or at the closing of this green candle, and let's say I bought the lot at 205, right, or 206, and the next candle, the green candle, it went to 224. That means I'm already in a profit of 20 points here. Now, as per our strategy, we have gained 20 points. You are free to take your 20 points and leave the market. 20 points is good. For 3 minutes, 20 points is definitely good. Now, if you are happy with 20 points, take your 20 points, get out of the trade and look for the next edge, look for the next trade. But if you want to push yourself ahead, if you want to see what the market does next, wait. And the next thing that you want to look for, okay, after this green candle, what you need to look for, come back to the RSI section. So this was an uptick. Okay, this was an uptick, so we are happy we got 20 points here. Little bit clear, yeah. So we are happy we got 20 points here. But to see what the market does next, I want to stay in the market. Okay, this is my way of doing it. I want to stay in the market. I want to see where this tick goes. Let me zoom this a bit so that I can mark it properly for you. I want to see what the market does next. Okay, this is our tick, the 20-point tick. Now this ongoing tick, which is still moving, this one, right? It's moving up, it's moving down, it's moving up, it's moving down. So now it went sideways. Now the thing is, when it goes sideways, how will you figure out whether you want to quit or you want to, quit is the wrong word. Whether you want to get out of the market or you want to stay in the market. How do you figure out? If you have any suggestions, if you have your own method, if you have seen my previous videos, you can comment and tell me and plus the audience of what will be your strategy, what will be your edge on top of my video, on top of my strategy to get out of a trade on basis of this kind of candle. Okay. So what I have learned is there are two types of candles in the market on any time frame. Ideally, it should be, between 3 to 15-minute time frame. Ideal scenario, I'm saying. So in an ideal scenario, there can be a doji, okay, with a very small body and big wicks, or it is a trending candle. There are only two types of candles. Okay, I'm not going to explain any further regarding this topic. It's kind of a very interesting topic, very good topic, which I have learned by reading so many books. I will start recommending books as well soon. But there are two types of candles. One is a doji, one is a trending candle. So let's go back to 9:15. I'll just tell you like what are the doji candles and what are dojis and what are trending candles. This is a trending candle. This is a trending candle. This is a doji. Trending candle, doji. Again, it looks like it's going to be a trending candle. So whenever a doji comes, it is ideal to hold it, but it also depends on your way of thinking, whether you think that the market will still go up or the market might start coming down after this candle. So I leave this upon you. It's not what I can define for you. It's something that you have to define for yourself. I can just give you some knowledge based on what the candles are, how I perceive it. Your perception you have to put in your trading. Okay, but I can definitely help you. If you have questions, I can help you with that. See, now I held on to the trade and this candle is going good. Okay, and now I'm at 235. That means I have gained 30 points. Let me show you where I took my entry. This is my entry candle. Okay, some of you all have the habit of fast forwarding, right? And then you miss something in between. So I recommend everybody not to fast forward, listen to everything, because these details will help you build your edge, build your knowledge and start trading this strategy. This is the entry. This is the entry candle. I'll put this in green. I will increase the font so that it's clear in the video. Entry candle. Right, and let me mark the RSI also for you, because of which I considered that as an entry candle. Entry point. entry point, or I would say entry signal. Yes, entry signal is a better word. Okay, and here I will put a text, support on lower limit 40, support on lower limit 40. Okay, perfect. So see, now the market is falling down. Now this doji here was the deciding candle, right? As we spoke, I've explained few things about the doji and the trending candle. After the doji, if you think, again I'll repeat, after the doji, if you think that you want to stay in the market, make sure that you have your edge in place, you have your strategy in place in case such candles are formed, right? Such candles means these kind of trending candles are formed. Okay, so you should be right at your seat. Don't leave your seat while such trades are going on. It can suddenly start falling as we see it on the screen. Okay, so now what I would have done, okay, before ending the video, I will tell you what I would have done. This doji is a signal for me to decide whether I want to leave or I want to stay. So I would have stayed and I would have watched this candle. If the doji, if this green candle would have become red, and if the green candle would have gone below the low of this doji, below the low of this doji, let me repeat, if this green candle would have closed below the low of this doji, I would have exited at that very moment. Okay, because this candle went up, I would have exited the trade here, because I don't know, I can't figure out, or I can't I don't want to guess whether the market is going to go up from here or down from here, but I am happy with the profit that I got within the next 9 minutes. That is 3 minutes, 3 minute, 3 minute, that is 9 minute. I got a 30-point profit and I will exit at the closing of this green candle. Okay, so watch the video again. Listen to every detail that I explained to. Do not fast forward. It is these minute details are very critical for implementing this strategy and understanding why am I asking you to do something, or not asking you to do something, but why do I do few things while I trade the RSI support and resistance strategy. Okay, before leaving the video, let me again show this to you. The perfect resistance of the day, a very beautiful resistance which I always look for. This perfect resistance on the upper limit 60. Okay, it's a good candle, good big red candle. The only problem that I have with this is there are no good wicks. I always look for an upper wick and a lower wick with the body, with a good body, but there is no wicks over here. So I suppose this might be a fake breakout kind of a candle. It seems like it's going to go down, but it might not. Okay, so we'll just wait for one more candle to get over, which is this one, and then we'll end the video. I hope you have learned something new in this video. I have explained a little bit more details about what types of candles do you find in a live market, what it means, What will be my strategy when a doji candle appears to exit the trade or to hold on to the trade. And now if you have got some knowledge from this video, spread this knowledge across the globe, because we have the power of YouTube and YouTube helps everybody. Whoever asks for help gets the help. Okay, it is said that until a man helps himself or herself, even the gods can't help them. So help yourself, try to help others, which I do, and in return, God will definitely answer your prayers if you pray to God. All right. You have a nice time in the current market and learn and earn and spread the good word. All right. I would come up with another video on Nifty options. It might be a call side, it might be a put side, depending on what kind of strategy I want to show. So if you have liked the video, please hit the like button. Click the subscribe button, because this kind of knowledge is very critical when you want to become a trader or when you are a beginner. And even if you're not a beginner and if you're looking for better strategies, these kind of strategies and information, critical information, minute information will definitely help you grow as a trader. All right, signing off. See you in the next video.